think I brought the wrong charger. Is it not this one? Oh, it's the other side.
Hello, good evening. Sanbonani. Kwenda. Hey Maxine, good evening everyone. Welcome. Wow, okay. So I'm gonna give us 3 minutes before we get started. Okay. All right, thank you. Good evening. Hello, fabulous Nelly, my all-day fan. Okay, I hope this light is okay. You tell me. On the audio, that is also okay. You tell me. If there's any issue, please, let us know. But we're certainly gonna have a fabulous time. Thanks for coming on, colleagues. I'm having a cup of tea, branded the Queen of Entrepreneurship. So I'm all right. I'm really gonna enjoy this Queen life. I love the Queen life. Yeah. All right. It's good to see you all joining. Good evening. Share this invite. Share with your friends the post. Share with everyone you know. How they can join us on the live. In the meantime, I also want to encourage you to go onto my YouTube channel when the first opportunity presents itself, and then you subscribe. We're targeting to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of July, so we have a lot to do. All right, so it's 3 minutes to 7, and at 7 on the dot, I'm going to start. Good evening, Pastor Kamati. It's good to see you. Good evening, everyone. Mrs. Nehale. Okay. All right. You know, this money issue is a big issue globally, and okay, we'll unpack it. All right. All right, so Sarah, give me an indication that we are ready to go. Get yourself a cup of coffee, colleagues, and tea. It's going to be an hour. In my culture, they say Ochungi. I am Oshuambo speaking. So Ochungi. Ochungi yo nange shefa. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So it is exactly 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's 19 hours. Central African time. I am in my home office. We are having a live IG. I want you to be comfortable wherever you are. Because of audio restrictions, I need you to just post your comments if you agree with something or you don't agree. You can share your thoughts. and then we debate. So in kicking off, I want to pay tribute to everyone who has lost a loved one during this time. It's been a very difficult time, not only in Namibia, but in the world. I was telling my husband that, you wake up and you just see like these lights or candles on people's status, and then you know something terrible has happened. I'm not an expert on mental health, but I can tell you that I'm affected. I've lost cousins. I'm losing family all the time. You can't go to the funeral. You can't attend the whole night vigil. It's been really difficult on everyone. So I want to just express my sympathy, not my gratitude, sorry. My sympathies to everyone who has lost loved ones near and far. Today, my PA, Sarah, she sent a broadcast out to my contacts like we normally do when we have an event. And then a response came back. He says, Twapewa, did you hear about this person? To the extent that you are busy promoting an IG live, meanwhile people are mourning, and you don't know. So it's such a difficult time in life, and I just want to wish you all strength. And I think the discussion I had with that person when they told me that they lost a sister highlighted more why this money series is important. Because us that are alive, we have a responsibility not only to keep safe, wear our masks and sanitize, but also we have a responsibility to manage the resources that we have been entrusted with. And the resources we've been entrusted with, in those resources are also monetary resources. So we've been tasked with a responsibility to manage the monetary resources that we've been entrusted with, I guess, until we go. Because the fact of life is we will go. But while we are here, we have extra responsibilities to manage that which has been entrusted to us while we are alive. So I'm dedicating this to this responsibility that we have upon us, the ones that are left behind. But it does not exonerate you from the fact that you'll also go. All right? So the anchor for this IG live is a quote in the book of Hosea. In the book of Hosea, it says, "My people perish for a lack of knowledge." I'm looking at Namibia and I'm looking at Africa. And even if the people haven't perished physically, meaning they haven't died in person, their people are not alive. We are alive, but we are not alive. Being alive means that you must flourish, you must be fruitful, you must be active, you must be profitable. So many people are alive, but really dead. And I think it's because we are mismanaging our resources, especially our monetary resources. We can debate about it, but too many people are alive but dead. I've had so many people that say, I wish I was dead. Life can just end. Life is useless. It's no use. Every time my salary comes in, it goes out. And because of that, you don't feel you are alive because you just feel like you are surviving. There's a difference. There's a difference between being alive and surviving. Being alive means you are productive. Being alive means you are profitable. You are flourishing. Existing just means that you want to go through the day, or you want to go through the hour, or you want to go through the week, but you don't have any growth, you don't have any vision, you don't have any purpose to that existence of yours. So too many people are alive, but they are dead. What I don't want, for me, I don't want to be alive if I don't flourish. I don't want to be alive if I'm not profitable. I don't want to be alive to just be stressed and being the customer of paracetamol. I want to be alive and be fruitful, because I really believe that we have a purpose. We have a purpose in this life. We came to do more than just manage crisis. We came to do more than just survive. There is a purpose to our lives, and we must fulfill that purpose before we leave this earth. So that verse is an anchor for me, because my people perish for a lack of knowledge. Now, what I want to do in my life and in my journey of business and daily life is to fill the gap, to fill the knowledge gap, to fill the gap of knowledge between not knowing and knowing, so that you can, when you know better, you do better. When you don't know better, you cannot do better. So the quest for knowledge should be a pursuance in our daily life, that you are hungry for knowledge, you are thirsty for knowledge, you become obsessed with knowledge, with information, and then you put that information to work, that knowledge, you put it to work, and once you put it to work, your life will become profitable. You will start to grow because you have been enhanced by the tool of knowledge. So that's my belief. I'm unapologetic for that belief, but I really believe our people are perishing because of a lack of knowledge, and not just knowledge in money matters. I think it's knowledge in many matters, but this season of July we're going to focus on money matters. All right, so are you still okay? Give me a wave, give me an indication that everything is fine, and then we'll proceed. Yes? All right. So I realized that when we talk about money, especially in the Black community, most of the time we are talking about the physical money. We are talking about the dollars. We're talking about the coins. But money is more than the physical monetary component. Money is more than the paper. Money is more than the coin. What I will do tonight, I'm going to touch the non-monetary things of money. And I mean the non-tangible, the typically non-tangible things of money. Things like our mindsets. Things like our mentality. Things like the mistakes. Things like the belief systems, that if you don't change them, irregardless of how much money comes in your life, irregardless of what money came to do in your life, if those mindsets don't change, if that mentality doesn't change, money will not improve your life. What will improve your life is a new knowledge of money, is a new knowledge, a new understanding of money matters. Okay, so when you look at COVID restrictions, there's been, over a year, all we are hearing is restrictions. Restrictions, limitations. These things cause stress. They cause trauma. They cause anxiety. They cause depression. Because all you are being told is what you are limited. You can't go no more. You can't be together. You can't hug. You can't go to school. You can't go to work. You can't go to the open market. Those things can be really heavy on any human being. So because there's so much oppression on your mind, there's not even room for planning, or there's no room for planning in a long-term view. So you get stuck. You get stuck in this limitation mode, limitation mindset, limitation. So everything is a problem, everything is negative, everything is hard, everything is difficult, and it can depress your mind. It can depress your mind, and that's why we see so many discussions about mental health in Namibia, but mental health globally. But Money problems existed before COVID. COVID has just revealed how terrible we have been with our money. It has just revealed that we are bad planners. It has just revealed that we really have a cash crunch. It has just revealed that it can't get worse. It is on its worst. So now we must renew ourselves like a phoenix. You know, a phoenix rises up from the ashes. Yes, Mepalisha, my team is recording. So a phoenix, for a phoenix to rise up, everything must burn. And when everything is burned, out of those ashes, it rises up. So it is very important for you to define yourself now. Are you going to let these money matters sit on your head? Or are you going to reinvent yourself with new knowledge and rise up like a phoenix out of your ashes? So the truth is, regarding money, I personally, Twapewa Kadhikwa, I never thought that I will even be an authority. Just an authority on money. I never thought I can be talking to anyone about money because I didn't study finances. I've had cash flow problems most of my life. I started a business very young. When I started my business, I didn't have startup capital. So, of course, I didn't have the ticks in order for how to be an expert on money. But I realized, Twapewa, if you are going to become financially free, you will not do it with the mindset that made you financially bonded. That's lesson number one. It's a truth. The way you came into your financial problems, whatever mindset you came in with, whatever attitude you came in with, whatever thinking you came, whatever made you come to this situation now where you see you are stuck, you need to understand money better, you need to plan better, you need to budget better, you need to make more money, whatever brought you here, it's not the same mindset that will take you to your financial freedom. And we'll do future series on financial freedom. So, in my case, for example, my attitude to becoming or to having financial challenges is not the same attitude that will take me to my financial freedom. What do I mean? If you did not plan or budget before now, or if you were budgeting poorly at this stage, and you now want to be financially free, you have to change your mindset in this current state so that for you to move to financial freedom, you have a new mindset. I can tell you for sure, colleagues, my family, my people, your bank manager, their job is not to make you financially free. I spent years angry at my bank manager. Angry at my bank manager. Okay? I was depressed. I thought my bank manager is my enemy. Until I realized this person is not trained to give me financial freedom. This person is trained to make sure I'm financially bonded all the time. They are trained to sell you credit. They are not trained to see you free. They are trained to make sure you've got an overdraft, you've got a bond, they will never tell you the secrets. They will never tell you the secrets of how to become financially free. Most of the time, they are not even financially free. They get promoted when they sell more credit. They get promoted when you take up more credit products. Can you believe it? So I made peace with that fact a long time ago, and I want you to make peace with it, okay? So your bank manager or your credit manager especially if you've got a job, because obviously if you've got a job, you have access to credit facilities. That person is not the one who will make you financially free. Especially if you want to become financially free. The person who will make you financially free is the person in the mirror. You need to put new information in this hard drive and to start networking differently. Go to different platforms, get the expert in finances, get an expert for mentorship to move you to your financial freedom. Me, I will not be alive and be in bondage. I refuse it. And I don't think I was born to come and live a financially stressful life. But I had to re-educate myself, renew my mindset, forgive the people I've been angry with, put new information in my mind, and now I can actually see that financial freedom is possible because I now know the formula and I'll share it with you. Okay? That's number one. So your banker, your financial advisor will sell financial products to you, your policy, etc., etc. But they're not the one that will be happy when you are financially free. And to be financially free is true freedom. We thought financial freedom is independence. Darling, we became independent 1990. How many people are free? We are not free. You cannot be free until you are financially free. Not even education can guarantee freedom. How many unemployed graduates do we have? You cannot be free until you are financially free. You cannot pursue your dreams until you are financially free. You cannot impact the world until you are financially free. You cannot change your community until you are financially free. You cannot change your family's destiny until you are financially free. And you must become obsessed with knowledge because you will perish for a lack of knowledge. And once you have knowledge, you are empowered. My role is to provoke you and to empower you so that you can get angry. So many people are hungry. I want change. I want more money. Darling, you are hungry but you're not angry. So many people are hungry but they're not angry. No, you must be hungry and angry. Okay? All right, so let me proceed. So fact number one is the way you came into financial trouble is not the way you will migrate to financial freedom. Your bank manager owes you zilch. They will just sell you credit. They don't know how to make you free. Most of the time, they also are bonded. I know people that work in banks that have got crazy credit. They will never be financially free. Overdraft upon overdraft, debt over debt, consolidation over consolidation until you get worried. So I'm not going to trust them to make me financially free because you need new knowledge to become financially free. So my intention is to fill the knowledge gap. All right. So I also want you to know, my people, that there's no Messiah coming. I know in the Bible, especially us that are Christians, we were told, no, the Messiah will come, an angel Gabriel will come and he'll take away all your problems, etc. There's no, you are in charge of your own destiny. That Messiah is your life after you die. But here on this earth, you must take charge. And I'm saying this because most of the time, especially us in the Black community, it's like we outsourced your success to somebody else. No, the government must do this. The ruling party must do this. The president must do this. Really? There's no Messiah coming. In fact, I will be offended if the government has to take care of me. I'm not disabled. I'm not foolish. I've got brains. I must use my brains. I must use my ability. I must use my talents. If I can talk, I must make my voice an invoice. If I can write, I must make my fingers an invoice. I've authored a book. I will use every gift that's been given to me to make money. But even if that money comes and I don't manage it the right way, nobody can help me. I'm mismanaging that which has been given to me. So if I want money to do better things for me, I need to know better things and put them to work. Otherwise, you are putting pressure on God. If I was God, I won't come and help you again. What must I come and do for you? I've given you books. People say, black people normally, if you want to hide knowledge to black people, put it in a book. I'm beginning to think it's true. I never agreed, but I'm beginning to think that it's true. So we need to start investigating our lifestyles and the things we do and how we want to end the journey that we've been given on earth. All right. So one, your bank manager is not going to make you free. That's not what they're hired for. When they are hired, or anyone in the bank, when they get hired, they are told to sell the products, and those products are meant to be marked up. So you take an overdraft at X percentage of interest, and the more products of such a nature they sell, the more they grow their career. So it's not in their interest for you to kill your overdraft. It's not in their interest for you to pay off your loan. It's not in their interest, and it's okay. I have made peace with it and I accept it. Number two, there's no Messiah coming. So I want to give you some statistics. All right. I hope you're okay so far. So as at 2019, the national debt of Namibia was almost 150 billion. 57 billion of this was domestic debt. Domestic debt means now household debt, overdrafts, cash loan, bonds, car loans, domestic debt. Now, mind you, we have a population of 2.6 million at that time. I'm sure it has decreased. And then national debt was 87 billion. Altogether is almost 150. Yeah? 147 billion. Now, that's telling you something, that if households are in debt at almost 60 billion, and government is in debt of almost 90 billion, the problem in our country is not debt. The problem in our country is financial literacy. Because if I am managing my money in a bad way at home, it is natural for me to mismanage it at work. If I'm a government clerk and my salary comes in and it goes out to every cash loan, there's nothing left. There's just nothing left to live or to pursue your dreams or to start a business or to save or to invest. If I go to work, because I'm financially illiterate already, naturally I can't manage a budget at work. It's given. Now, what stress does, when you have financial problems, mamma mia, you have stress. What stress does, it causes so much stress in your brain that you start to hallucinate. Hallucination is when you start seeing things moving because there's so much stress on you. Your brain is meant for innovation. Your brain is designed to think. Your brain is designed to be creative. Your brain is not designed for stress. That is not the purpose of a brain. Now, because you are so stressed, or we become, let me say we, because I've also been there. Because we become so stressed, and the true stress is because you don't have financial literacy, and therefore you can't budget. You can't budget at home, so you can't budget at work. Now, when sorry, dan sien julle katte en goeters. You start seeing cats walking on the roof and hearing voices. And this is so predominant in the black culture. Yeah, maybe ek is gaan juju. Nobody jujued you. You jujued yourself because of the way that you handle your finances. Okay? So, when you are extremely stressed, you are managing these finances that you have in a bad way, the first thing that will come to your mind is that, somebody is doing you, etc., etc. But if you can't manage finances at home, then naturally you can't manage them at work. So our country generally, from household level, there is too much debt. And as a result, it goes to the workplace. And that debt presses on. And the only thing that pressure will do, it will explode. So when there's too much pressure on your budget, it will explode. I will just touch quickly on the mindsets of money. So even if you get a raise or even if you get an increment, because it is on a wrong mindset, life does not change. What naturally happens is they will just take a bigger car and pay more. I've seen people that are in a queue in a furniture shop. The poster for credit, most when they say no deposit, pay 36 months, they won't even ask on what interest. And then the queue for cash is on the other side. Our people, and I'm saying our because I've really been studying our black community, and that's the only experience I have. Our people will go to the credit line, take chauffeurs or furniture on just because it says pay after 3 months or 0 deposit, without doing a calculation on what will 36 months look like at 16%. But at the same time, on the cash queue, it will say 5% cash discount. This means you can actually just save. You can look at that set of furniture and say, okay, I want to buy new furniture. It will be 20,000. If I save 1,000 per month times 20 months, I can buy my furniture and I get a 5% discount. Because we have been conditioned quickly, I want as soon as possible, I need my furniture here, I need to put things in my house. What will people say about me? No, smart TVs are important, we need a smart TV. You can't afford it. Then you put your cash flow under strain. For 36 months, you are being called every month. When are you paying? Why are you not paying on time? Etc., etc. So that is a mindset. Now, I will just quickly, in the interest of time, talk about the mindsets. Because even if somebody says, save for 2 years, because your mindset is lack, normally that's coming from a poverty mindset. Poverty mindset just says, I can't wait for 2 months, for 2 years. It's too long. Because the poverty is in the mindset. The lack is in the mindset. But a wealth mindset says, oh, no problem. I will sit on this couch for 5 months, and then I will save, and then I can even get a discount, and then with a discount I can take a weekend to Swakop. Yeah. So I'm gonna just quickly touch on the different mindsets that I have come across, and then we'll take it as time goes. But I want to just today deal with the mindsets, the mistakes that we make because of the type of mentalities that we have. Okay. So the first mindset is a poverty mindset. Poverty mindset is the one that says, if I don't eat this money now, I'll never see it again. I've met so many people that says, when the money goes in their account, they don't sleep until that money is finished. They even say, woo, I need to eat my money quickly because I don't know when it's coming again. That is a poverty mindset. A poverty mindset is stingy. They don't give because they don't know when they'll have again. They don't give. When we say people are stingy, overluva, they're stingy because they actually don't believe in their capability and their competency to have money again. And when they have money, they don't want anyone to know. Libra baby, please come to me so I can share more of this story. Thank you. So when they have money, they don't want anyone to know. I want people to know I've got money. People will ask me for my money. I don't want to be disturbed. That is a poverty mindset. Oluhepo. And because the poverty is so real, they just kwahaluka. That person also is the kind of person, when they have money, you know it. And when they don't have money, you also know it. When they have money, the way they dance, the way they party, you can just see there's money here. When they don't have money, ICU. They go into ICU because they are so attached to this money thing. And really, it's not about the money itself. It's about the mentality. The Hebrews, the Jews, they say mentalidad. Number one. Number two is a wealth mindset. How many of you have seen, around these coffee shops in town, these gray-haired muzungus reading a newspaper, having a cappuccino, and they are reading the Financial Times. They are reading, what is the commodity trading, and you walk past there, you are so busy and broke, and you go past, and you are thinking now, what is this man reading? Now that person is in a growth mindset. Mind you, these things, they have nothing to do with your faith. It's a mindset. It's a principle. Sometimes you can have people that don't even believe. They don't even believe in God. They don't believe, and they are still succeeding because their mindset is right. It's got nothing to do with your faith. This is about a fact of life, and it's a principle. So this Muzungu sitting there, they're just having coffee. That person, normally they've invested in shares, they've invested in commodities, and you are wondering, what is this person going through? Yeah? The truth is, their mindset. All right. I see your questions. Connect it. Thank you. The truth is, their mindset is a growth mindset. Now, when I say growth mindset, they are not afraid of losing money because they know exactly how to make money again. They know exactly when they will say, oh my gosh, I made a bad investment. I lost about about 800,000, but it's okay because I've just invested in another opportunity and I'm looking to make 8% return on that investment. So yeah, all is good. And you are like, what? You lost 800,000 and you are drinking coffee? Yeah, because the mindset is a growth mindset. And that is what we need to develop. When I learned these things, when I learned about mindset, I don't get angry about losing money. You know, some people cheat you. They just cheat you. We call it Zula. They cheat you. They charge you for something. They don't deliver and they don't refund your money. To a person with a poverty mindset, they will not sleep. But because you have a growth mindset, I'll just make the money again and then I will learn about people like this and then I buy whatever I want to buy and then I invest better. So the growth mindset allows you to see opportunities. It allows you to see hope. It allows you to see growth. It allows you to see beyond that experience. Then the other one is the lack mindset is it's worse than snooperig. Lack is when they are greedy. Even in work, they won't share opportunities, they won't share ideas, they won't share anything that will develop anyone because they just feel, yeah, if I share, people will just do better than me. If I tell them, like now, I had an epiphany moment. I had an epiphany where I discovered something that I feel I should share. I could have made a choice to sleep in my house and me become financially free and then I relax. But I have an epiphany where I say, oh my gosh, I need to share this with other people so they can also become financially free because I am really on a journey to become financially free. So if I had a lack mindset, I won't bother with this IG live. I will just keep my information, enjoy my money, enjoy my freedom and sleep. So I don't have a lack mindset. I have a growth mindset. But I chose to have a growth mindset because I've also been around people who have a lack mindset. So that's something that we constantly need to battle with. All right? Okay. So a mindset of lack also says money is evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. Why save money if you can just spend it? You know, they invest downward. But a growth mindset invests upward. A growth mindset tells you to invest in upward revenue generating opportunities. But a lack mindset is just going through this cup. There's holes there. Every time you get money, choop, it goes. Because the mindset is a lack one. All right. And okay, so I've concluded on the mindsets. There's different kind of mindsets, by the way. You can Google it. But the ones I spoke of today, I just want to highlight these ones that really affect our money relationships. We think, no, I just need more money. Darling, even if more money comes and your mindset is lack, or your mindset is a poverty mindset, or your attitude is a poverty attitude, that money won't do anything for you. You will move job to job. You will start business left, right, and center. You will be relocating. No, if I go to Warfish Bay, things will be better. Things are hard in Windhoek. There's nothing wrong with Windhoek. Your mindset is the issue. And you know why this is an area of interest for me? Because I know academically, historically, we have not been taught these things. In school, you were taught about Jan van Riebeeck. You were taught about Vasco da Gama. You were taught about, the Portuguese, and then you were taught about what is this? Mussolini and Bertolini. Now you grow up and you can't cope. You can't manage money. But there was not even one chapter in the school curriculum from primary school to high school that tells you what I'm telling you today. That is why personal development and personal growth is the new currency. You've got to invest in yourself while you are alive, because it's not enough to just wake up, wash your face, and go into that same routine. You need to search for financial freedom so you can be financially free and impact your generation. You can only impact when you are really free. I'm looking at what I would like to do, for example, in my area of work. Shucks, I want to do so many things. I want to empower young people. I want to uplift entrepreneurs. I want to change the face of Namibia. But you know, when you are having a bondage behind your back, you are free, but you are not free. And really, financial freedom is real freedom. There's no other freedom that is beyond financial freedom, because we are politically free. We are academically free. But until you are financially free, you cannot impact. You'll just be surviving, here and there, jiga majiga. But until you are financially free, you can't be fully free. All right? So, I want to now focus on why I hate poverty. I don't hate poverty. I despise it. I think it also despises me. Poverty is disgusting, guys. Poverty smells. Poverty is insulting to our human dignity. Poverty is discouraging. Poverty does not even allow you to pursue your potential. Poverty does not even allow you to make an impact. We should hate poverty with every ounce of our blood. If you cut me here right now, you'll find veins, and in that veins, you'll find a dislike, a serious dislike for poverty. I hate poverty. Oluhepo kaliwa. Oluhepo ohalikunyikifulai. Oluhepo olitondifa. And we must not treat it like it's normal. And the only way you can eradicate poverty is through having the right mindset and using that mindset to become financially free. And then you can impact your generation. I don't believe that you came to do nothing. I believe you came on this earth for a purpose, to fulfill a particular assignment. And when it is done, the one who will send you will collect you. But I don't like poverty. Poverty, it suppresses the potential of people. You can see this person has potential, but because of the poverty around them, they are so oppressed. They are so oppressed by the challenges of life, by the issues around them, and it is not productive. It holds people bondage. Poverty is like a chain. And because of Africa's historical administration, there are so many people in poverty. And that is why we will not eradicate poverty with grants. Grants were never in a position to uplift Africa. I am of the view that for you to lift people out of poverty, you need new knowledge. And then you need to create an environment where that knowledge must become applied. And only then can their lives lift. I don't support handing out food. I don't support grants. Because it's not sustainable. It will make them come back. The other day, I was working on my new book, Financial Freedom, and I came across a quote that says, if you want to empower people, don't give them fish, teach them how to fish. But now it has been expanded. Teach them how to own the pond. Because if I teach you how to fish, you can only fish and feed yourself. I will not, don't feed people, teach them how to fish. Okay, so if I teach you how to fish, you'll be able to fish yourself. Okay, but now, if there's no more fish in that pond, you have no fish. So now, the new language is, we're going to teach you how to own the pond. Yes! Fire! That was so nice for me, because that is empowerment. That is empowerment, that you own the pond and that you know how to make your pond bigger. That's investments. All right? So, the third issue that I have with poverty, it limits you from blessing others. It limits you from doing good. I've come across so many people that says, I want to do good. I want to build a kindergarten. I want to do this. But darling, you are broke. And if you are broke, what can you do? And I'm not saying this with any disrespect, but until you are blessed with financial resources, how much good can you do? You remain in that quadrant of want. I want, I wish, I want, I wish, I want, I wish. That quadrant is exhausting because it has no innovation, it has limitation, it has frustration, it has depression, and it has a poor quality of life. People say, business people, somebody said on my Instagram today, Twapewa, I know all you talk about is just money or what? Are you just about money? And they say business people, we are apparently bad because we like money too much and we are wicked. Now, I was thinking, if money is evil, give me 5 benefits of poverty. There's nothing wrong about money. There's something wrong with your mentality. So, okay, if being well is not good, what is so nice about being broke? To the level that you can't even be confident in yourself. It erodes your confidence. And I don't encourage it. Thank you, Mepalisha. In Ann Kansime's voice, darling, there's nothing nice about poverty. So don't be fooled. Those are wrong myths. Those are myths that were told to you to keep you in bondage so that other people can go ahead and make money and oppress you. Ovidede, ipupulu, ovidede. So you must also know the truth, because only the truth can set you free. All right. Then the root of poverty, what my dislike is it destroys self-worth. Have you ever met people that are in deep poverty? They always say, maybe you say, come and sit here. It's not for us, my dear, it's for those people. Who are those people? Even if you say, oh, come, sit at the table, let's eat. I don't want people to look at me funny. The mentality is just deep, because what poverty does, it makes you a victim. So my uncles didn't support me because they didn't like my mother. That's why I didn't progress in life. My mother's cousin didn't do this. My whatever. I felt pregnant because of this. They always have limiting beliefs. And those limiting, even if you give that person 10,000, they will not use it to do something to grow. They will use it to become more of a victim. Oh, thank you. Oh, my toch weer. Oh, my toch weer. Oh, my toch weer. It is so exhausting because of the mentality. And if we don't deal with these things, no matter what your entrepreneurial dreams are, no matter what your vision is, no matter what opportunities come near you, you'll even tell yourself, me, I can't get a tender, I don't know people. Meanwhile, that tender is not even about who you know. You just have to apply and submit. You didn't apply, you didn't submit, you already concluded that you can't get that tender because you are not connected. It's not true. You are capable. You are able to get the tender. You are able to build that private school. You are able to build that hospital. You are able to start that business. But because of the underlying mentality and mindset, you limit yourself. I always say, people can judge me. I make no problem. You can gossip about Twapewa Kadhikwa. I don't have a problem. But I will not judge myself. I will not put myself down. It's enough being in society. People are judging you. People are commenting. People are passing comments and they're analyzing. That is fine. But here, I'll bless myself. I will say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be blessed and be glad in this day. I'm gonna receive opportunities. I'm expecting good news. I will rejoice. I will be grateful. I will forgive anyone who offends me quickly, so I don't get stuck in unforgiveness, so I can pursue my opportunities. So you will be judged. You will still be battling with mindset, mentalities, growth, lack mindset, myths that are wrong as a result of childhood, as a result of exposure, as a result of where you've been. But you will not put yourself down, and you can only lift yourself up when you have a new mindset, when you have been transformed, when you have a new attitude and you've got a new belief system about yourself. So let me summarize what I have said tonight. Woo! And I've said a lot. My shit. And please feel free to share your expectations for this series. Today we're just dealing with mindset. We didn't even start talking about the myths. Myths are things like our family, we don't get money. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is difficult. Money is evil. Those are myths, and we'll deal with the myths next Monday. And after that, we're gonna start dealing with the making. That's my favorite, because entrepreneurship is about making, about enlarging your cost, enlarging your capacity. So making is now, how do you make money? How is money made? If you have a job, how do you make more? If you have a business, how do you make more? How do you make? How do you make? How do you make? And then the other Monday, we'll talk about managing, because making is not enough. People are making money, but they're not managing. You are making, but you're not managing. Now, if you don't manage, no matter how much you make, you will not manage it well, irregardless of how much you make. Hear me well. If you don't know how to manage it, irregardless of how much you make, that money will just go through a net, a sieve, like holes. It will disappear. Somebody said to me, Twapewa, then why do I work? My money comes in, it just disappears. It just goes. Now, that is about managing. It's not about mindset. Because if you are not having the skills to manage, you cannot multiply. Multiply is what we'll deal with on top of that. Multiply is investments. Where do you invest? Money only grows through investments, through savings and investment. But saving also, you need to know saving where, saving how, saving when, and investing where, investing how, investing when. If you don't have that knowledge, even if you have the right mindset, if the myths are wrong, and as a result, the making is wrong, and as a result, the managing is wrong, and as a result, the multiplication is wrong, you will reach the age of 70 and you are a responsibility of your children, and you are the responsibility of the state. I need you to first believe that you can really become financially free. But you cannot become financially free with the same mindset that made you financially bonded. The mindset that brought you into this problem is not the one that will migrate you to your financial freedom. And that requires a lot of inner work. You have to forgive yourself. Remember, I told you earlier that I used to be angry. I just used to be angry at my bank manager until I realized I actually came across a job description of a portfolio manager, and I realized, so this person they can't help me. They can't make me free financially. I'm only going to become free when I increase my knowledge. But even if I increase my knowledge on the wrong mentality, nothing is going to happen. So I have to do so much work, so much inner work, re-education, over-education, renewed mindset to get these things right. Now, I can tell you exactly where you are going wrong. I can tell you what you should do. I'm almost like a financial guru. I had to gururize myself. Because no one was coming to save me. Nobody is coming to save you. You now are the one in charge of your destiny. And we also put too much pressure on God. God help me. God help you how? He gave you a brain, but you are using it to stress where you're supposed to use it to acquire knowledge. So there's so much work with just dealing with those mentalities, mentalidad, mindset, myths, just the rubbish that we have been conditioned with over the years, to get to a level of saying, I am now hungry, but I'm also angry. To get to that level requires a lot of inner work. But, remember my words, financial freedom is possible. Financial freedom is possible, and you can also become financially free. Like us that grew up in Jamienta, in Tira, we say, oh, Shili, financial freedom is possible, and I don't even see the stress anymore. Now I wake up with new energy. I wake up so excited because I can literally see the pathway. All right. So I really need to close off now. I know you asked for a few minutes, but my team won't allow it. They asked me to end exactly on the hour. So I want you to post on my Instagram and to share your experiences. When we come to the multiplication, I will bring in somebody who will teach you how to invest, where to invest, why you must invest, and what to invest for. All right? When we come to the motive, the motive, I didn't even touch on the motive today. The motive is why you are doing this, why you want money anyway, what you want to do with it. Because if your motive is wrong, the managing will be wrong, the multiplication will be wrong. Do you understand? So all the M's will not work. So your motive needs to be investigated. Why? Some people, I think, they don't make an impact because they don't have the right motive. I've met people who are so wicked. They just want to hurt other people. They want to tarnish people's images. They want to destroy relationships. They want to show off. You see. When your motive is wrong, your making will be wrong. Because your heart is mos nie reg nie. And therefore, your motive will be wrong. Yes? Yeah. Oshimaliwa, Oshankwati, we must have self-financial principle to set us free from poverty. Oh, wonderful. You see, there's year 7, one of my Olafika graduates who is now a personal friend and brother. Yes, those proverbs were there for a reason. We think government is not managing money well, but government is people. So it's not government who's not managing money well. It's the people that work for government. Understand? It's the people that work in our businesses. It's us that own businesses who are not managing money well. So you can't say the government must improve. Darling, there is no, if I tell you now, bring me the person called the government, you can't bring me a person. Yeah? So it's people that work in government institutions. It's people that work in business institutions. It's people that are having own. People must become financially literate. Only then can they manage the finances in their work, in their professions, in their departments properly to be able to make an impact. So I don't want to hear anymore, government must manage money properly. We are the government. We are the government. You and I are the government. You and I are the economy. You are the economy, I'm the economy. Well, there's nobody called government here who you're going to hold on the ear and say, manage money better. All right? So, in conclusion, I want you to look at this chat. This video will be saved, and you are welcome to go through it again and again. There's a lot of networking. I see AJ, he posted that he has a business and he's into bin cleaning. He's my newest friend, by the way. I met him only 2 weeks ago at Danfalun. We went running in the morning, but I'm so proud of him. I see Mepalisha. Yes, we are the government. There's not a thing that says the government must fix something. And then year 7, thank you for your wisdom. And I want to really just give a shout out to the team that makes all this possible. And that's my team behind the scenes. I see Libra baby Sarah. I see Rudo, Belinda. And I see you, Watayune. And I see all these wonderful people on here. I appreciate you guys. Oh my God, so many names. I appreciate you all. Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Emily. And please share your experiences because I'm busy writing my book on financial freedom. And I'm telling you guys, I've seen the light. I've seen the light, and I wish you also will see the light. There's a story in the allegory of the cave that says, for those of you who have seen the light, tell the others. Tell the others. If you have seen better, do better. If you know better, do better. Maya Angelou said, do what you do until you know better. And when you know better, you do better. Do what you do until you know better. And when you know better, you do better. So on that note, it is good night from me. Shalom, and see you next Monday evening at 19 hours Central African time. I have had so much fun talking to you, and I cannot wait to journey with you towards your financial freedom. Shalom. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Twapewa Kadhikwa. There are some videos there on there as well that we have uploaded. I want to reach 1,000 people by end of July. Don't forget to share this video and invite your friends for next week, because next week we're talking about the myths and the motives. Yeah. Shalom. God bless you all. Good night. I am signing out.